Hey girl, hey, what's going on? What's Google? It's your boy Darren Green. Let me talk to you for a little bit before we get into this episode, okay? So just want to let you guys know that YouTube has finally promoted, or not promoted, but they are allowing you guys to see that I have a membership. I had a membership for like a minute, child. They were not putting that out there, child. They was not letting the people know. And you can be my best friend. That's what the membership is called. It's only one tier. Best friend for $1.49 a month. Okay, let's get a little bomb for that, honey. It's real cheap. You never know that it's gone. With this membership, you'll be able to get early access to videos. You'll get a cute little badge every I believe every month you're subscribed to this, and then you'll also get some custom emojis. Okay, so if you're interested in doing that and you want to get some early access, now early access meaning that you'll get my podcast episodes on Sunday and not, you don't have to wait till Monday like everybody else, you know, stuff like that, and other things that we'll add on later on down the line. But like I said, child, support the channel, support me. All this goes to the channel and making this better, and all this other stuff that's gonna come into the works. Okay, so if you love me, if you want to be my best friend, honey, it's just $1.49. Okay, on to our regularly scheduled content. Honey, the rap girlies are fighting. Kenya Moore's ex-husband is homeless. Nicki Minaj is dropping an album, and child, they done let Jimmy Kimmel back on the show. We talking all this and more coming up on the weekly app. Okay, hey y'all, what's going on? Hope you guys enjoyed our last episode of the Darren Green Show, but we have a little quick video to talk about some topics today. Hope you guys also enjoyed the little photo shoots that I showed on the community tab. Go ahead, check them out, give them a like if you can. But we have to get into the mess. We're gonna be real quick. I'm gonna keep my thing brief with a lot of these topics. I am not trying to do a full-fledged podcast episode, child. We just gonna go through the topics and I'm gonna give you my good old thoughts, honey, okay? Now, I wanted to touch bases with this because I felt like I did my reel, but it really didn't get nowhere. So I'm just gonna talk about it again on here. Yeah, Cardi B versus JT, child. Their beef has reignited, girl. And I'm like, damn. Let me just tell you something. These girls go for tweet. I'm gonna give you the context of everything, right? But I'm not gonna go tweet for tweet, video for video. I mean, hopefully okay. So yeah, it kind of encapsulates everything that I'm talking about here. So basically, I'm going to give you the rundown of what happened. So Cardi dropped her album, and on one of her songs, Magnet, she was dragging JT. And dragging is such an understatement. She was dog walking that girl, child. And I love me some JT. I get into JT. I ain't got no problem with her. That's my girl. But I'm not going to lie. I got to give my props when it's due. Cardi devoured you. Okay. And because of this, I thought that, now what I thought was going to happen, I thought Bia was going to be the one that's going to be like, oh, well, this, and the third. It really was JT, because JT out of nowhere, well, I wouldn't say out of nowhere, an interview, because I'm giving you all the content, I'm just set dressing all the situations, right? So an interview with Tasha K and this man by the name of Chris Griffin surfaced online. Well, they did an interview, and basically he's detailing his situation with the football player Stephon Diggs. Okay, he alleges that he was sexually assaulted by this football player. I'm going to play part of this interview, okay?
Making a sexual pass at me. It wasn't the sexual pass that frustrated me the most. What made me most frustrated was the fact that he tried to unalive me after it, when in reality, even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened because you got turned down. But it's that power complex of wanting what you want when you want it, feeling like you own the things that you pay.
Him, I guess, allegedly making a pass at you.
Right.
Like, how did that go?
We used to do dumb things like when we went to the strip club, we would take the jelly beans, swap the bag out. We put them in the Skittles. He's offering me candy. I'm really thinking it's on something like, man, you trying to play with me. Like, I don't want to do that, because we've done it before. But now it's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Man, give me a piece. So he gives me a piece of the candy. And what happened to me after that was not.
He goes on to say that, he was playing around, and then one thing led to another, and Stefan tried to touch his Peter Wagger and stuff. Like I said, we got to keep it real PG. But anyway, that is a clip from the Tasha K interview that she did with this former stylist. It started when JT tweeted, "This is effing nuts, sad, gay men should be protected. I feel like this isn't being taken seriously enough." She also said, "Cardi B baby father gay, he a gay man, not because of how he dressed or how he expresses himself, but because Chris said it out his mouth. Justice for Chris, I stand with the gays." She also had the nerve. Now see, I thought, and now at this point, I'm not gonna lie, I thought she was definitely hacked, because why does she add Patriot, CNN, Cardi, Donald Trump, Chart Data, Atlantic Records, Payola in Mexico? I'm like, is she hacked or something? I was just like, oh my God, girl, what is going on? What are we doing? Okay, so she also, someone had clapped back to her and said, well, bitch, this your man, okay? And he got bigger fish to fry. She was like, yes, that's my man. My man does this, mind his business, work hard, take care of his family, inspire his generation, and don't snatch ass. Okay, wow. His style is what made him Lil Uzi, okay? We're talking about Chris now. Focus. All right, Cardi didn't like that. She didn't like that one little bit, right? So she responded. Okay, do we have a little bit of what Cardi said, child? Yeah, Cardi did clap back, right? She said on her tweet, okay, she was like, well, Chris lied because he was stealing and got caught. There are receipts for that. He lied to Javante Davis too and changed the story 1,000 times. Now here's a video of an argument. I believe Chris Griffin is in here getting caught stealing. So
Listen to me, shut up. So if he didn't give you the bread that you were asking for, you were going to take a bag of his shit to sell?
No.
Shut the fuck up and call it Uber and leave.
I am, but can you just let me get my statement out, bro?
Oh?
Can you let me get my statement? Where's the almost shoe?
Oh?
Can you please not be physical with me, bro?
Chris, quit the victim shit. But quit the victim shit, Chris. Nobody wants to hear that shit right now. Yes, you are.
I just asked him, bro.
With my kid, bro. You didn't ask him, hey, can I take a bag full of your shit? No, I didn't do that, bro. You also did not tell him, hey, I have a bag full of your shit, but instead, could you give me some bread?
Bro, I just talked to him as man to man, bro. I had no intention of running down on my brother, bro.
Bro, clearly you did. Shut the fuck up.
I didn't take it.
Listen to me.
Okay, this is messy, child. She also made some tweets about JT. She said, I just want justice for these babies. Your man make you abort every time. Oh my God. Ask what he told me about how he felt when he wanted to see Britt in that courtroom and she didn't show up. Or do I need to play the audio? And don't let me say what he was saying about Rock Nation. Ungrateful. She got text messages. I mean, this is just a lot going on. I mean, she's even saying that she got JT's nudes and stuff like that. Like, it's getting really crazy. It's getting really crazy. Do we have anything else? I mean, JT is in the studio. Let's just, come on, yes, God. Okay, JT is in the studio. She has been on Snapchat responding. Here's a little bit of what she said. Like I said, I'm not going video for video, tweet for tweet, but we all gonna give the highlights. Okay, this is what she said.
Yeah, I'm busy, but I gotta say one thing. This rat ass bitch, right? This bitch supposed to be a motherfucking brim, and she threatening to snitch on some motherfucking body because she don't have anything to say about a bitch. That hoe is a loser. Wait, no, I got two things to say. So then she said, I'm going to tell everybody nation what he said. No, not just that. The bitch trying to spread fake tea about abortions when she stood her illiterate ass in front of millions of people and said she stand for pro-choice. Drops bomb.
Come on.
I can't take the dumb bitch.
I can't take
it. And bitch, show me typing those motherfucking messages or I'm calling the police on your ass for defamation of character, bitch, because I'm sick of it, ho. And I will be back. And I'm never getting off your ass.
Okay, yeah. So this is after those tweets right there.
Okay, yeah.
Here's the thing, and we can stop here with sharing and stuff, but here's my breakdown. I'm glad that JT is in the studio. Cook up a good old clean rap, because my thing is she's over here on Snapchat talking about something. Honey, I didn't even get a water break. I ain't get nothing. We just in here. She's in that studio. She getting ready. So I just hope that whatever you drop, it better be some fly shit. Okay, because girl, we don't want any more of the other thing. Okay, we don't want it. And what I got to say about this, they both was calling they mans gay. I mean, and both they mans got allegations. Well, Uzi don't got no allegations. I mean, Stefan does. Uzi just has allegations of him being like low key. It was tit for tat. It was bound to happen. I remember when they beefed before, they was going back and forth in the tweet for tweet. They're going to go on for days. Cardi went to some meet and greet and she flexing on her saying, these bots, like y'all ain't got like all these people that want to sit there and say I got bots and stuff like that. Cardi is definitely standing 10 toes down. This is the sport. This is the sport. I hope it doesn't get to a point where these girls got to be in the same place and shoes come off and things get thrown. Let's not take it there. I hope it doesn't go there. But that is the sport and rap. These girls have been keeping my attention because this shit is funny as hell. I'm so sorry. This shit is funny as hell. I'm very interested to see what JT has to offer. I think that she is a good shit talker, okay, when it comes to them bars. Okay, non-rapping bitch. Who the fuck you talking to? Come on, I need her to get some heavy bars. Okay, now speaking of rappers, why Nicki Minaj? But out of nowhere, I remember I woke up to this because I was like, girl, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Girl, at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., she posted a date with a CD, and I'm like, 3/27, March 27th, 2026. I'm like, so wait, girl, I guess she dropping an album because that's what that CD has to mean, or maybe it's a single. I don't know. Girl, she all I know is Nicki done woke the hell up. Okay, Rolling Stone done called Cardi the queen of rap. And honey, Nicki had to get the fuck back up off the floor. I'm like, oh my God. But you know what? Definitely interested for another Nicki album. I hope it's not rushed. And I hope we're not doing it because things are going on. You get what I'm saying as far as the other female rappers? Like, just because it gives people like Cardi the ability to be like, haha, I guess I am the drama. Because she literally said that in a tweet and they're saying that it's a response to Nicki's statement, like her date. So I'm like, it's like, I guess I am the drama because y'all want to sit there and make announcements around my time. Girl, I can't even argue with her because I'm like, damn, what the fuck? But nevertheless, I love me some Nicki. I'm gonna love that girl to death. I can't wait to see what she has to offer, whether it be a single or an album. We can move on. Another thing, Jimmy Kimmel, shout out to him. Let's talk about honey. Back on the air, back at it again. And let me tell you something. I think it was like over 2.7 million viewers or some shit like that. I'm not sure if that's just on YouTube or they're talking about like the ratings, but when he came back into his monologue, when I tell you, we're gonna see, I'm gonna show you snippets of it, right? But a lot of things were said, and I'm glad that Disney and ABC made the right decisions and they chose their talent over a government that continuously, day by day, disenfranchises all of us. Anyway, this is a little bit from his monologue, okay?
People have been asking me if there are conditions for my return to the air, and there is one. Disney has asked me to read the following statement, and I've agreed to do it. Here we go. To reactivate your Disney Plus and Hulu account, open the Disney Plus app on your smart TV or TV connected device. I've been fortunate to work at a company that did his best to cancel me. Instead, he forced millions of people to watch the show. Backfired bigly. He might have to release the Epstein files to distract us from this now.
Yikes. Love me some Jimmy Kimmel. Okay, he's funny. I don't care what nobody says. And he is talented, Trump. Okay, very much talented. Just because you didn't find the joke, because you was the butt of the joke. I love what he said about how he commemorated like some Republican commentators that said that this is a problem, that, you know, just because somebody says something that you don't like doesn't mean that the government can pull strings to cancel somebody. Because at the end of the day, they understand that if it was done to Jimmy Kimmel, it could be done to them. You get what I'm saying? So I think that preserving free speech, which is something that Trump and a lot of the MAGA people advocated for, and to not subscribe to cancel culture and stuff like that, should understand that. But Trump doesn't play by his own rules. And I'm glad that ABC and Disney made the right choice. Now I take back what I said, because I don't take back everything I said, because I still feel like Disney be ruining a lot of shit. But that was good for Disney for making that decision, because y'all was really losing subscribers up in this bitch. Okay, I'm telling you right now. Like I said, I wasn't gonna get rid of my Hulu because, honey, I watch Law and Order. But there was a lot of people that were unsubscribed, and I was like, good for them. Okay, period. All right, now I have to move on. I want to talk about Khalid. Shout out to Khalid. Okay, there's a lot of people that say I look like Khalid, child. I'm not trying to sound like Kenya, child. Everybody say I look like Beyonce. It is dropping a new music video, or a new song, and it sounds really good. I like I haven't heard it yet. I heard like some of this, like the snippet and stuff like that. The visual looks really good. This is something that's out of his genre. He's playing the more sexual role or whatever. And the reason why I'm talking about this, because there was a lot of conversation on the gay side of Twitter that was really pissing me off. I'm always pissed off. That's just me. I'm always just gonna be pissed off. And I made my little tweets or whatever, and I said what I had to say. I hated how watching people saying, oh, he's reheating Lil Nas X nachos, or oh, Lil Nas X beat down the door so that he can now do what he got to do or whatever. And people saying that. I hate when one thing that got me is I hate when gay artists feel like they have to play into their sexuality when they're doing their art, their music and stuff like that. And that kind of is what pissed me off. I might have a little bit of a rant. No, I wouldn't say rant, but maybe a little bit of a take here. Because that same person that I was nameless, because you were a nobody that made a hit, that got a hit tweet. But it was then the person tweeted, anyway, stream Destin Conrad, which is another R&B singer, gay. I think Khalid is attractive. But I would say with Destin, he's a little bit more conventionally attractive. Let me get a picture of him, child, just because some people may not know who he is now. The person in the tweet was like, oh, stream him or whatever. And actually, Destin came out on Twitter and was like, what we're not going to do is compare different gay artists and stuff like that. We all can eat out here, and we all have different ways of delivering our music and stuff like that. And everybody can do whatever they want, what they are. Shout out to him. Shout out to Destin. Okay. And I get into his music too. And I listen to Khalid as well. I think that the implications of now it's like, oh, well, that's why we mess with Destin. We know what that means. Those are dog whistles. It's literally, Khalid can't do this. Destin, people like Destin can. You get what I'm saying? And even Khalid's ex, the one that outed him, that goddamn Mexican, excuse me, his ass talk about some no sex appeal. I'm just like, okay, well, and neither does your damn monthly listeners on Spotify, child. You're in the thousands. Okay, so get some streams and then talk about no sex appeal, okay? You're only good with your clothes off. Anyway, and I just said it like that. That's the only thing you're good for, child. But I think that it's a lot of shallowness in the community. And it's the simple fact, it's not even the simple fact that, because you don't have to like Khalid if you don't want to. If you don't get into his thing, that is fine, that is A-okay. But it's really people lying and people saying, well, I just feel like we shouldn't rely too much on the sexual stuff. But when it's other people like Destin, because somebody tried to compare with Destin, and it's like, we have video footage of him also. Destin gets into the sensual and sexuality. He's being up on guys. He did a video with Lil Nas X. They was all intimacied up and everything. You get what I'm saying? It's not a problem with these people that are conventionally attractive. But when you look at somebody like Khalid that many people may not find attractive, and that's okay, like it's fine. But when they want to tap into that, it's, like, I don't like this. Like, I don't. And this is why a lot of these queer artists do not thrive. Because there's no support within the community. So I just really think that we need to give it a chance. Y'all have not saw the video yet. Y'all did not listen to the song. You get what I'm saying? And if you're not gonna mess with it, don't mess with it. But don't sit there and act like, let's say the quiet part out loud. And that's what I said on my tweet. I was like, let's say the quiet part out loud. You are saying that he shouldn't do songs like he's doing. But then you congratulate Destin for doing the same thing. Destin is conventionally attractive, a little bit on the more leaner side, and is light skinned. You get what I'm saying? So it's clear what you're trying to say. I need people to stand in their truth. I'm so sick of the whole covert and nitpicking of certain people when it's really just, bitch, you just think this person look good and they have the right to do what they got to do, what they doing. This person don't look good to me, so I don't think they should be doing all that. Just say that. But see, people don't want to be the bad guy. Everybody want to do the bad guy shit, but don't want to be labeled as the bad guy. And that's my problem. And I'm done ranting, okay? I'm done ranting with you hoes. Okay, y'all will tell me what the frick y'all think in the comments, okay? We got one more topic before we get out of here. We got to talk about Kenya, girl. Kenya ex-husband, girl. Lord. He homeless? All right, I'm gonna actually read this excerpt and I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts. Okay, so this is from The Uncut, and this has been talked about on multiple platforms, so I do believe that it could be some truthfulness to it, but everything is alleged. But according to Kenya, okay, Mark closed down his New York restaurant following financial troubles and decided to relocate to Atlanta to be closer to the daughter Brooklyn, okay? While she supports him being present in Brooklyn's life, Kenya made it clear that they are no longer together and he will need his own arrangements, okay? Now, Moore pointed out the irony of the situation, reminding fans that Mark once tried to take her to court for alimony and even attempted to go as far as go after their home, the home that she built, Moore Manor. Now she says that he's attempting to live in the same house. Okay, Kenya didn't bite her tongue, calling Mark's actions outrageous and labeling him as nuts for expecting her to provide him with a place to stay after all the legal battles. Despite acknowledging the role as Brooklyn's father, Kenya emphasized that she refuses to let him take advantage of her and disrupt the independence she fought hard to create. Yeah. Shout out to Kenya. And I remember that Negro, okay? That Negro, when he was on that show and talk about it's fine, it's whatever. Like if we ever get a divorce and she could take everything, I'll build it again. All that talk. And you came back. You should. And I said it to my best friend. I said, your ass should have just sat there and been the pretty prince up in Kenya Moore's Manor. Okay. But no, you wanted to be the alpha male. Because I think that's why they got into it. That's why they never really got, because see, Kenya alpha female, he an alpha male. They clash, but Kenya got the jewels. You get what I'm saying? Kenya doesn't outranks him. And that's probably why he probably wanted to leave and probably wanted to end the relationship. Nigga, no, you should have sat there and been the fucking pretty princess and you would have still been housed. You are over here homeless and I don't give a goddamn. And Kenya, I'm so glad you're sticking to your guns and you're not letting that man in your house. Let me tell you something. You let that man in your house, all your peace is gone. Cause he gonna try some shit. And in some cases, I don't know about Georgia, if he stay more than 3 months, you can't kick his ass out. Yeah, no, girl. Kenya better take him to them damn hotels that Kenya was living at. Hoop, the ghetto. Okay. Until you find your own place, get a little duplex, get one of them $1,500 duplexes or something. Yeah, see, when it's on the other side, there you go. I'm off this topic, child. And tell me what you guys think about in the comments if you like this video. But I had a little bit of energy today, all that in the bag of chips. Be sure to also, join the membership, okay? Get early access to shows and you get to use my emojis and you get a cute little microphone badge, okay? It's my little shameless plug before I get up out of here, okay? Talk to you guys later.